Shawty gave me 3 pills, told me that I'll probably feel. Shawty gave me 3 pills, told me that I'll probably feel. Shawty gave me 3 pills, told me that I'll probably feel. Shawty gave me 3 pills, told me that I'll probably feel.
Listening to the Church of Let's Talk About It, and I just want to say welcome in to the podcast. It's your boy Conscience, and we got your boy J Mamba in this bitch. Yo. JC had to go handle some stuff. We ain't gonna let him tell y'all that he get back, man. But hey, I know y'all been listening, y'all been waiting, y'all been wanting to see. And special announcement, we have a YouTube channel coming.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, we're gonna have a social media page, a little TikTok. So, y'all go check that out whenever y'all get a chance and everything.
Go check out my TikTok, HTX_Mamba,
So, we're gonna get into it. I definitely got a project dropping this Friday. So, when you go to listen to us and you watching this on YouTube Friday, also go stream that sweet tea like Conscience. The link will be in the bio, it'll be in the description, everything, guys. So, how you been, man? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. Can't complain.
Shit. I understand that. I understand it. Shit. I'm over here like, hey, man, just another week. I know some of y'all probably wondering, damn, these niggas are dressed up today. This is the best you gonna get. No, don't look for it again. No, this is what you get. What next time I'm gonna be back in what I used to be. The hoodie and the sweatsuits, flip-flops. Don't look for nothing else. Catch the kicks, thank you. Boom.
Adidas.
We gonna look good while we can. We gonna do everything that we can.
Oh yeah.
But man, we gonna get right into it. Oh, on our top block today, how did you feel about the Dababy situation where he went live on Danileigh and tried to kick her out the house?
It just seems like a lot of childish antics by a grown man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really try to kind of get into that. I don't really pay attention to stuff like that, but when it does come across me, it just seems a little cringe for me.
Yeah, it's cringy. I see why you get that, but I mean, I understand his side of everything. As far as you don't want to risk it where she might come out and say hey, he put his hands on me.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now everybody just be like, oh, he the asshole, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I also feel like that is the mother of your child. Yeah. So it's just kind of like one of those things where you be like, well, damn. I don't know about going live, though.
That's why I said childish antics. I wouldn't do that.
Maybe record it, but I wouldn't go live.
Yeah.
Just so I had some type of evidence. But I feel like I've heard people bring up even if he recorded, people could be like that was long ago.
Yeah.
You could tell. Look at the timestamp. It's like I mean,
it's just ridiculous, man.
I don't. It's just one of those things, man. I'm just like, I guess this is what celebrities do now. That's how they handle their stuff.
Some, not all.
I almost feel like a lot of celebrities now be having kids for clout.
That is true. I agree with that.
And just so they can be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm dropping a project on this day.
Just for just to drop a seed just for clout. I can't get over that.
It's really what that seems like to me, though. I don't see how.
You're not having a baby for the right reasons. You're not having a baby because you want to take care of them. You're having this so you can make a little extra guap, man. I don't approve of that.
And I think a lot of us pretty much already used to the fact certain artists date together to help each other's popularity go up.
Most definitely.
So we kind of know okay, if they get together, we know why. We know what it is. It's real shit. But
we see that quite too often.
You just go through a lot of bullshit sometimes. I feel like it's just a lot of bullshit with it. A lot of people dating who they want to be. Now, Chloe and Gunna did their little thing and tied that little knot. And Holly and DDG done said, oh, we official.
Yeah.
But that take them two baddies off the market. Everybody was like,
fuck.
God damn it. I know every nigga on the sideline just hoping gonna fuck up. Hey, fuck up.
Oh, most definitely.
Shoot the air ball. Shoot the air ball. Come on.
They gonna swoop in. Gonna swoop in out of nowhere.
I'm gonna catch that and come back down the court on your ass.
Niggas gonna be in the bushes waiting. Just I wish you would. Fuck up.
Boy, soon as she posts something, a nigga don't want to communicate. I'm here for you, boo. I'm here for you. Shoulder to cry on. Come on now.
Oh my goodness.
Like, bro, what? Now, to go off of that, man, do you? I know you seen the video where like her brother went up to the bowling alley trying to confront him. Mm-hmm. I went back and listened to it, and you do hear like in the beginning of the audio, he says, "Hey, don't worry about it. Your child gonna have me as their father." Mm-hmm. And I want to kind of see like, is that disrespectful to say to a dude?
Definitely is disrespectful. Definitely, without a doubt. You're not finna bring up my kid in that sentence the way he said it. I know me personally, I would have blacked out. So I see why he acted the way he reacted.
I've heard a lot of females be like, but he's the uncle though, so why? Only reason he's saying that because you obviously have said you're not gonna be involved. And it's like, but I may not have said that. The girl may put in her mind
exactly
that I'm not gonna be involved.
Yeah. That's how some females do. And that's why
I really feel like a lot of guys and girls do think strongly apart, which is why we had this pod. But just to be like, well, I mean, that is the child. That's the uncle.
That's the uncle, not the father.
Not the father. So coming up, ooh, boy. Walk up to me, talk about something. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be her daddy. Ooh.
I would feel something.
I would swing on you a little. Now I wouldn't miss like the baby. I would have made sure I made contact. He did miss though. He missed on the first couple swings. But then with his, I know some people got mad that his security jumped in. But hey, I'm paying y'all to do that.
Yeah.
So exactly. It's kind of like they got to do their job. If they don't do that, I might turn around and look at them like my ass. Like somebody would say like, what if he got his ass beat? Well then yeah, he really gonna look at security like, niggas, where was y'all at? Like I paid y'all.
That's like when niggas jump on stage, man. You looking at security like, yo.
Like, come get him.
You supposed to be doing your job. What the fuck? How did he get on stage?
But that's the only thing that he kind of got me like messed up. I know people are saying that like he's sticking up for his sister and everything, but there's a way to maturely handle that as a man.
There's certain ways to go about that.
Especially because, I mean, he had just got out of jail himself, and it's just like, I don't know if the first thing I'm doing is to go fight this man.
Yeah.
And then he tried to make money. He's suing him.
He obviously had it made up in his mind what he was gonna do.
I feel like it was a money scheme because right after that he filed a lawsuit.
Exactly. Everything's a money scheme now.
It was just like,
that's why you really can't tell what's real and what's fake nowadays, man. That's why I try not to really get into it. I don't really try to pay too much into it, but
it's one of those things, man, where it's just you just feel like celebrities need to, like, I guess, just stay in celebrity lane, and that's what it is. Like, you just kind of be like, well, fuck it at this point. Like, these niggas, they got basically like what they own shit going on.
Yeah.
I ain't never really thought about like, I ain't never really thought about the whole like, oh yeah, we fight is for real, we street for real. Mm-hmm. Okay, sure. All right, about 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Oh, you in the news. Police got you. Oh, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Baby mama, okay. Like, it doesn't fail. Like, right at the right time, bullshit pop up, you be like, yeah. That makes about sense right there. Oh, car accident. Like, and you show a video like, yeah, fuck this car, bro. I can get more of them. And it'd be like a Lambo that you done put 200K into. And it'd be like, I'll be sitting at home like, fuck the car. Nigga, how much you put into that car? My ass would have said, hey, babe, hey, insurance, can I get my money back? I want my money back. Because I don't get my money back. I would have shut up right there.
Face ass.
Like, thought I'd get my money back on that. But, yeah, just something that we have to talk about because we do have podcasts, so got to hit these A-blogs first. So something that I know a lot of us really want to get to. Do people in society really have common sense?
No. Not at all. And it really irritates me because I know I have common sense. I know I have common sense, and I know not everybody's gonna think like I do. You know, not everybody thinks the same, but it's just certain stuff. It's like, come on now.
Now I agree with you, but just for the sake of the pod, I have to say yes, and I would say at least more than half of the people in the world got common sense.
I don't believe it.
You see my face. It's like hard to make this because I have a strong feeling about like I think you have common sense and then you have like intelligence.
Yeah.
And you have decision making.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like decision making is where a lot of people fail.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people make certain decisions even though they know, oh, this decision's the wrong decision.
I can agree with you on that.
But I'm gonna make it anyway.
That happens all too often.
And I don't understand it. I know there's some of y'all at home that are just like, man, this is the funner option.
It's some shit that I don't know, bro. It's like just if you're at a job, you know, you're an employee, the customer walks in, it's like, hey, where's the restroom? Not even being aware of their surroundings, there's a big ass sign in the back that says restroom. You can literally see it when you walk in. That's what I take as not having common sense.
Yeah, don't ask me no dumb shit like that. I get very pissed off when I get asked questions like that.
It's like, can you just walk in first to the establishment and just gather yourself, gather your thoughts, take a look around first?
Really, like
before you ask me.
You have to be aware of your surroundings because somebody could be robbing you at any point. Right?
Exactly.
Like I may fuck around with me. You come with me. Oh yeah, that's a $20 fee. Like,
you know what I mean?
So, oh yeah, I don't do cash. I need Zelle. So you gotta Zelle me.
Type shit.
them niggas gonna be like, what? Yeah.
Not a lot of people have common sense, and common sense is different from having like slow moments. That's what I believe.
Is it though?
I mean,
I feel like slow moments is like when you forget how to spell something. That's like super simple.
Yeah.
Or like you have a slow moment and you say something that you didn't mean to say. Like, man, I remember when Mama cooked that spaghetti-o, and then that spaghetti-o. That's in a can, my guy. What you talking about? Oh, I'm my bad, man. I meant the spaghetti and me, but like she bought the noodles and the, okay, yeah, okay. You had a slow moment. Like it's something like you mistakenly misspoke some.
So that compared to like if you're walking down the street and you're trying to get to the sidewalk across, the light is red. Okay.
I can see that being.
You know what I mean? Something like that.
But I feel like that's more like a daydream. You're not really slow.
To each its own. To each its own.
You know, I don't know. I feel like that's still. I don't know. That kind of comes across as like because that happens to a lot of people sometimes. But like you be sitting there and you be like just sitting there, and then all of a sudden you look at the light for you be like, oh shit, it's green.
Yeah.
And you just happen to forget. I don't. That it might classify as a slow moment, but I'm not sure.
I feel like that's a slow moment because I'm not gonna lie. I've done that a few times. You just zone out. You just be at the light.
But that's zoning out. That's slow. You know, like you zoned out. That's more like your mind went somewhere else.
It depends on how you perceive it.
True, I guess.
I guess it depends on how you perceive it.
I'm just like, I don't know.
But to answer the question, no, people don't have common sense. That's how I feel. That's my opinion.
My honest opinion is I definitely don't like when people like act like everybody in this world is just gonna automatically make the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like situations, speaking of the baby thing, him going live, I get what people are saying, like, common sense says you just be a man about it, but it's like, I don't think a lot of women understand what it's like to be a man plus being black.
Yeah. And
you expect me to trust the fact if she has a history of like having problems with her, because like I think like her and Chris Brown had like a whole thing that happened after they worked on the song together. So it was just like, I don't want to trust somebody. And then she came out with that Yellow Bone song.
Yeah.
That nigga, I know that nigga the baby was in there home like, bitch, I do not want you. I just like fucking you. That's it. And then
pretty much.
It's you know, I see what he was doing. I actually kind of I lean more towards like I agree with the fact that he went live, just because of the fact that he's like showing people, hey, y'all see, I ain't touching her, I ain't doing nothing. She yelling and cussing at me.
Yeah.
We was never together. And niggas in the comments, y'all never together, but she pregnant, she had your baby. That don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Niggas just fuck around and have kids like that. Yeah. That don't mean nothing. So,
but you know, if he tries to make it out like he wasn't doing anything, he wasn't really hanging out with her when he really was, it's like, why lie about it? You know?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I always say, like, she can't really be mad too much because you was talking to him when he was still with his baby mama.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So karma, you had to. I feel like at some point, everybody in life should understand. Okay, I got a couple of karma moments that will come back for me.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much like what it is. You just gotta understand that. And I feel like a lot of people just be like, okay, I did that little fucked up situation. That's okay. I learned.
Yeah.
No. You did not learn, because what's gonna happen is
shouldn't have even gotten that situation.
Shit gotta come back to you now.
Exactly.
And it don't happen like real fast. No karma don't always happen like the next day.
Yeah.
So
that shit can come months, hell, even years.
That's just like cheating on somebody.
Yeah.
You cheat on somebody, you be like, I fucked up. I learned my lesson.
Nah, it ain't that simple. It ain't that simple.
I may have forgave you, but whew, boy.
Just wait. It's coming.
And then you fuck around, you go through relationships, don't get cheated on, you just don't work out.
Just wait. It's coming.
You fuck around, get married, be with your man for a couple of years, have some kids, come home from work one day a little early. All you hear is the maid getting clapped. And you gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, how can you do this to me? It's like, well, damn, now you 50 with 2 kids. That man just be like, you weren't supposed to come home this early. Why you home? He mad at you. Like, why you home so early?
Oh, shit.
Like, it can happen at any point. You never know. I know some people kind of just deal with it. They know that somebody cheating on them. They just kind of stay there and just kind of deal with it, accept that situation.
I don't see why you would want to deal with that.
Some people feel like that's the best they're going to get.
But you shouldn't be so, I don't want to say small-minded. You just.
I'm going to say small-minded, but go ahead. Go ahead.
It's just, you gotta, I don't know, you just gotta think better of yourself, you know what I mean? I mean, that's not the best you can do. And I know sometimes people may feel like they've dealt with it for so long, so that's just what they're comfortable in. But, you know, you gotta realize there's something better out there for you. You can't just sit.
I know a lot of people have like a very low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I kind of got to the point where I was just like, man, fuck what all these people think at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
like. How do I feel about myself? And like, am I willing? And do I have the confidence in myself?
Exactly. Some points
every day.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get to that point, because I feel like that can cause tremendous trauma.
I mean, it's I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like I phrase the question all the time. Why cheat when you could just leave?
Yeah.
I know JC would be like, well, sometimes they feel like they don't want to, they still love that person, but they just don't feel like they can sexually or physically be pleased by them. So they just go to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that makes no sense. How could you still love somebody that you with, but you go sleep with somebody else?
You obviously don't love them.
Well, I don't get it. I don't get that part.
If you love them so much, you wouldn't have did it in the first place. So that's just where I stand on that.
So it's just like, now if I catch you cheating on me, best believe you better run. Because I'm an old boy. I ain't a super, like, too much gun heavy, but I'm going to have some, be like Kevin Hart, gun compartment.
Go ahead, that shotty, huh?
Oh, shit. You gonna try to rob me? I'm on the toilet? Damn. Gun compartment.
Gun compartment.
I'm gonna get on your ass. I'm not gonna do none of that shit. I'm not gonna do that. Like, as soon as I walk in on that nigga, I'll be like, oh, my guy. Oh, you just see my wife? Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Wait, you know you gotta go downstairs, right? Like, you gotta come through the back or front door. All right, just making sure.
Shit.
And at both doors, I'm be at. Like, make sure that we gonna be like whack-a-mole. And I'm gonna hit you. Like, that's what we gonna do. I just don't see the point in it. I don't understand it a lot of times. Obviously, as guys, we definitely understand that girls do it a lot more than us.
Yeah.
They just know how to hide it a little bit.
They just know how to hide it a
now,
little
let me
bit
call
better.
your friend Sharkeisha that's in your phone, and let that be a nigga name fucking Skitter or Sneaker, whatever his fuck his name is.
I don't know. There's no point in cheating. There's no point in cheating. I feel like you should just be 100 with the person. If you don't want to be in a relationship, just say that. It's not hard.
Definitely noted out there to all the fellas. Don't say your side chick as a Pizza Hut or Domino's. Why the fuck would you do that?
If you want to just have fun, then just do that.
Like, you could have told the person that, hey, man, I was just about to say, hey, you could have told the person that you just want to have fun, but then sometimes they do that, and the girl just ignore that.
Yeah.
And girls kind of put themselves in that situation. But they be like, oh, I'm going to change his mind. Which you not. If he told you straight up, like, hey, I just want to fuck around.
Yeah.
And you was like, nah, he going to love my pussy. He going to be whacked.
Mm-hmm.
You thought. I don't know who told you it was that good. But, you know, it's just.
They lied to you.
So, you know, there's a couple things like that. Especially since we get into that, like, how do you, like, choose a friend or, like, a partner? I'm going to split it up into two because I feel like I'm going to keep my friend as, like, the fellas and the partner as my girl. The way I choose my friends, obviously I want somebody who's like-minded in the sense of, like, we have certain goals that we try and achieve and a certain work ethic that we have on us. Where we just like, hey, man, this is what I want to achieve and, like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
But, like, we all honest with this part, but I know I gotta get through these X, Y, and Z steps in order for me to get to that. But I'm gonna put in the work to get there. And then we don't like rely on each other to be like, hey, man, so when you get rich, I'm gonna come stay with you because you got the mansion.
Yeah.
It's like we all got our own stuff and our own ideas and ideologies that we talk about. I want to be able to have a discussion. I don't want you to always to agree with me.
Yeah, of course not.
Like, you know, I love having discussions like Malcolm X, Martin Luther, and that bitch, and just everybody talking about I would bomb the place. Oh, I don't think we should do negotiations. Like, let's change that. I don't want to be bombing stuff. You know.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't agree every time. It's good to have those opinions,
but also understand like there's like a line.
Yeah.
All of us, I feel like all bros understand like I can say certain things, and then there's like a certain thing above this line that I cannot say.
Yeah.
That would now cross it to disrespectful.
1,000%.
Now I'm going too far.
Yeah.
Versus if I stay right here, it's always a respectable argument because I know it's from a place of like, we just disagree. It's not from a place of hate.
Of course.
You're not jealous, nothing like that.
Yeah. You can have a fucking heated ass argument. 10 minutes later, you back to being bros. Like, you know.
Unlike females, they about like 3-4 weeks.
They'll carry that shit on, man.
Sabrina, a bitch. Like,
that grudge is something serious, man.
Man. So, but then like you get into you get into like your partner. That's now you looking for that best friend. But you looking for that best friend like a different aspect. I feel like a lot of men still want to have that conversational aspect of it, but you want it switches tone a little bit because now it's a girl, it's a female, it's a woman, and now you guys are having a different type of conversation. She's gonna speak from a woman's perspective. Yeah. Now you speaking strictly from a man's perspective. You're not gonna always talk about sports like you did with the fellas when y'all had y'all discussions. Yeah. Y'all gonna talk about like how y'all want to raise your kids. How is the relationship going to be handled? When we mad, how are we going to do it? Are we going to make sure that we talk to each other before we go to bed? Like, how is this being done?
Most definitely.
You know, how often do we need to go out on dates? Like, that is like a total different type of like what you looking for.
You got to switch your mindset.
Yeah, so I feel like with a partner, communication, honesty, someone who is not afraid to be adventurous or like try new things. I like to go to new spots sometimes, just try stuff. Be like, hey, this is a nice little spot. Okay, cool. And just try give it a real shot.
Very open-minded about different stuff.
Open-minded in that aspect. Now, I ain't gonna speak on none of my sexual stuff because most of y'all out there, some creepers. I don't want y'all sliding my DMs talking about some, Kobe, so you like this? Nah, like, hey, man.
You got to keep that on wraps, man.
I know we already talked about the booty stuff last podcast, so we not gonna do that no more. But, you know, that part too, as far as like making sure sexually compatible, but I'm not even talking about like actually having sex. I'm talking about like far as
just the intimacy.
Yeah, as far as what pleases you, and then communicate that to me.
Yeah.
So that way I'm not just doing something that I feel like should be pleasing you.
Yeah.
Because of past stuff versus me and you communicated like, okay, you don't like this position because this ain't pleasing to you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then I don't like this because that ain't pleasing me. So
exactly.
You know, I feel like that's kind of like my criteria right there. I had to get a fifth one. Let's move sex down. Number 4 would be like self-motivation, independency.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's self-driven. I don't have to.
Don't got to say nothing to them to motivate them.
Oh, boy. Please do not look at me talking about some money. No, we're not doing that. Especially if we have kids, I'm already having to do that to him. I'm not going to look at you like you also getting a lot.
Yeah.
But how you feel?
So I would say for a friend, someone who's not exactly like me, but, you know, has the same interests, definitely. And someone who's very loyal and, you know, someone who's not going to, you know, be two-faced. Say something in front of your face and then go back to your other friends and say something different, you know, because I've definitely been in that situation before. And I don't know. They got to be driven, motivated, self-motivation, and definitely like, you know, to motivate each other. I definitely want a friend that's going to motivate. I mean, I'm not saying, sometimes I do need motivation. I'm not going to lie. You know, sometimes it's hard to kind of motivate yourself, but someone who's going to pick you up, especially when you're down, you know what I mean? Who's not
you definitely have those days. That's like when you working out. You have some days where you be like, oh,
yeah, exactly.
I want to go to this.
You need that. You need that one friend that's like, get your ass up. Come on,
man.
Let's go.
You said you gonna do this. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely need. It's good to have friends. You definitely need friends like that. If you just have somebody who you know, just agrees with you all the time and who just like just is not as what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, I had a brain fart. See, you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? What did you just talk about? Slow moment. Slow moment. I know these niggas like, this nigga here.
That man, he froze in real time.
I had a bro. Damn. I'm talking about, my brain just shut down. I
look at the camera and say,
damn. Fuck. That was definitely a slow moment. Damn.
What was I saying?
I mean, I think that's it. That's what I look for in a friend, you know. And now in a partner, I think it's the same, same typical stuff. You know, I know it sounds cliche, but trust. I do look for independency, most definitely. I don't need somebody who's gonna be like, give me all the time, and who's like, well, what do you want to do? You know, sometimes be spontaneous. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go out to eat, you know what I'm saying? How about you ask me? No, I ain't gonna say ask, but how about you tell me, hey, we're gonna go here.
Don't be in the comments talking about some pussy niggas wanting some. Fuck y'all.
No. I'm just saying it's good to like, swap every once in a while, you know what I mean?
Of course I feel like I'm either going to be, I'm gonna be successful myself.
Yeah. So
in that same token, I'm not a person that, I don't do well when people rely strictly on me.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'm gonna be very picky about how this money going. If I had it my way and I'm the only person bringing the money, oh yeah, you're not gonna like the stuff I'm gonna spend money on.
Exactly.
And be like, oh, what we doing?
And I like to save money.
What we need? We need milk, and I was gonna go ahead and buy some bread. No, we just need milk.
Yeah.
Go spend the money on the milk. That's all we need. You gonna be looking at me like, oh, you ain't got nothing in your pantry? No.
I like to save money, man. I do not like spending.
You tell me something broke, how can we fix it?
You want to call me a cheap ass nigga? Call me I am a cheap ass nigga. I don't care how much money I got. I'm gonna conserve my shit. I don't care.
Shit, so
you know what I mean? And so I said trust, definitely communication. You know what I'm saying? Like we said last time on the podcast, without communication you have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Do you really have nothing?
I mean, communication is probably one of the biggest, it's definitely one of the biggest parts in a relationship. You definitely need that. How am I gonna know when something's wrong with you if you don't tell me? You know what I mean? That I can't stand that. When you don't want to, girl, ladies, when you don't want to tell your nigga something because you mad or sad about it, and we asking you what's wrong and you steady lie, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. And after a while, when we don't ask no more, then you want to say, oh, you must don't care. Don't do that. Please do not do that.
You hit me in a hard spot right there.
Please do not do that.
I got frustrated so fast.
Bro, I did too. That's what. It's like
especially when I know something wrong. I see it in your face.
See it in your face expression.
You closed that door a little harder today than you did yesterday. So obviously something not right. And I don't want you coming up to me. And then, to be honest, most of us
don't be
when we ask. Don't drag it on. Like,
yeah.
Don't come back and be like, so when I was mad last Tuesday, what? Look, man, that was last Tuesday.
I done forgot about it already. You know what I'm saying? I didn't bring it up because you didn't want to bring it up. It's like, don't do that.
I was mad at my mama because my mama was bullshit. Hey, man, look, that was so long ago. I can't talk about that.
Exactly.
I don't even know what the feedback I'm supposed to give you now. I was in the mood at that time. I'm ready to go to bed.
By that time, other stuff done already happened. I got other shit on my mind. It's community. And, it just ain't you, ladies. It works both ways. I know niggas sometimes don't do it either. But,
like we said last podcast, a lot of us as dudes, we are not raised to be expressive of our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Like for my shit, it took me like going through a depression to like be that person to all of a sudden now I want to express my feelings. If I'm mad, I'm gonna let you know I'm mad. Yeah. But a lot of my bros even know, bro, it take a lot to get you mad. Like it takes a lot. Like a lot of stuff gotta boil over for you to get mad. And I be like, yeah. So when I tell people all the time, like, bro, y'all ain't nobody gonna ever see me mad because I don't let it get that far.
Exactly.
If something bothers me, I'm like, hey man, what's your name? Okay, boom. Hey, hello, like I'm gonna call you. I just gotta talk about it because at some point, now obviously I'm somebody I like to get my thoughts together and make sure. Okay, am I right for feeling the way I feel, or am I doing too much as far as reading the situation? Was it really not that serious? So I like to take my time to like really look at myself first and be like, were you tripping?
Yeah.
Or you right to feel this way? Once I come to the conclusion of I'm right to feel about this, then I can like talk to you about it. But if I feel like that was over exaggerated. Now I let it go because I'm like, I was bullshit.
I'm the same way. I can definitely piggyback off that. I know I get mad easily at little shit. Not as much as I used to before when I was younger. I've definitely worked on it, but I know sometimes when I get genuinely pissed and something really genuinely makes me mad, sometimes I just need time to myself. Just about maybe like an hour or two. Just let me cool off. And just because I don't want to talk about it right then and there, it doesn't mean I'm not going to talk about it and address it later. Just give me time to self-reflect. Like, just to piggyback off what you were saying. Sometimes, ladies, you got to understand that as men, and especially for men that get angry and stuff easily, I'm not saying that's an excuse. Just give your man some time to think. Just give him time to think. Let him get his thoughts together, and I promise you, he's going to address it later, okay? Just don't nag him about it and be like, well, no, let's talk about it now. It's only going to make the situation worse.
Yeah. Also, don't think that we're not saying like the niggas who abusive, fuck them niggas.
Yeah, not them niggas. Fuck you niggas.
First of all, I think that's weak as hell. You got to put your
hands on a female?
But
yeah,
what we are saying is just like, you have certain dudes that is not in their DNA.
Yeah.
To be expressive. Mm-hmm. So to then nag him when he say, hey man, I'm going to talk about it after I finish this game.
Yeah.
Let him finish the game.
Let him finish the game.
Like, however long that is.
Because I know a lot of times niggas, they don't know what to say within that moment. I'm one of them niggas. Like, okay, I got to get my thought process together. Okay, what am I going to say? How am I going to say this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the spot type nigga. I can't try to address it right then and there.
You got to think, for me, I'm somebody, a lot of my stuff, if I need, now the way I calm to like really get my thoughts together, I'm chilling and I got a drink.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm outside with the fire pit. And I'm just sitting there.
What you sipping on, man?
Some bourbon, mixed with some Coke or some tequila.
I'm a wine type dude.
You know,
don't call me soft either. The wine is good, all right?
I'm getting into that this year. I want to get into it. So, but like, I just be chilling outside, and you got the fireplace going. I just be chilling.
Yeah.
I don't have. Maybe I'll bring the speaker outside and I'll listen to some music.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I'm most likely just chilling, just trying to make sure I get my thoughts together. Yeah. If I'm not doing that, I'm most likely just like watching a movie, trying to get my mind to go to just release.
Yeah.
And just figure out like, let me watch this movie, just enjoy this time.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back to this thought.
Mm-hmm.
Cause now it's not fresh. It's not fresh. Now it's a little later in the day. I calm down about it. And I just be chilling. I have to do something that's calming. Now I don't get in my car like I used to no more because of past stuff, but that's kind of like sitting outside with a nice, and it's one glass, niggas. I don't be drinking multiple glasses getting drunk. It's one glass, and I sip on it. I don't be trying to go, no, this is a sip.
Mm-hmm.
So I just be sipping on it, and it's just soothing.
Yeah, it's soothing. It's definitely soothing. Just sit there.
Because you alone, it's you chilling.
Yeah.
And you just like, well, shit. I ain't got nothing going on.
And when you do that, like you said, it really gives you time to reflect and be like, was I tripping? Did I say this wrong? You know what I mean? I promise you, ladies, if you just give your nigga just a little bit of time, just let him sit there and reflect. I promise you, we gonna get our thoughts together and we gonna talk about it.
We definitely know there's some dudes out there and some females out there who like take like a whole week.
Yeah, I don't mean that when I say later. I mean
that's a little long.
That's long.
I feel like for you to get your thoughts together.
Yeah,
but
I'm talking about a few hours or so.
The fewest, it might take a guy 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
The longest, he might need that rest of that day.
Yeah.
And maybe the next day, he might not be able to fully comprehend or explain to you the next day.
Yeah.
But he at least has something to give you.
Exactly.
So at least a spectrum of what you're working with.
Mm-hmm. Now, ladies, sometimes y'all be dragging it on. Not all ladies. Some of y'all do.
Oh, Jesus, please don't.
Some of y'all drag it on, man. And you try to put it on the back burner and then try to forget about it. And then when we try to address it, you be like, don't worry about it. Nah.
And if y'all want to go to pod, come on in. Bring your ass.
We'll be glad to have you.
Definitely want to hear you talk for a little bit. You say something about like, well, y'all don't want to do that. Okay, go ahead. Say
we definitely gonna talk about it, goddamn.
Cause man, look, I ain't shine now. Cause I get it, man. I sometimes y'all gotta let shit go though. Yeah. Sometimes I get like certain things between you and your mama are that type of stuff. I'm all for like not getting involved in family drama like that. That ain't my mama. So I'm not even gonna be over there and be like, well, she was disrespectful talking to you like that. No, that ain't my mama.
That is probably one of the worst things to get into, an argument between a mother and their daughter, and then you try to intervene, and then now you don't want to pick sides. You don't want to. Fellas, don't get into it. Don't do it.
And don't you dare don't be going back telling your peoples about our little discussions and stuff. Because then they don't move on as fast as we do.
Yeah, that is true.
You fuck around, tell them, yeah, me and James argued about this on Tuesday. And then y'all fixed it on Wednesday. They going to be mad till Thanksgiving.
Facts.
Now when James come around, oh, there go that nigga.
Not everything that's
too much.
Not everything has to be told to your parents, man. Some stuff
parents, family, cousins.
Family, just in general. Some stuff got to stay locked between y'all two. You can't just ramble on.
Let your relationship be your relationship. There's a reason why there's only two of you.
Factual.
He got you, you got him. Boom.
Preach. Exactly.
Like boom. Now we might disagree on this one, boy. But should prenups be required for every marriage?
No. I'm gonna say no. I see you looking. I see you. Go ahead, speak your mind, brother.
I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm
gonna say no. There's nothing wrong with having a prenup, but I feel like going into a marriage, prenup should definitely not be the first thing that you think of. Prenup it's almost like saying that the relationship, the marriage is going to set up to fail in a way just by having a prenup. Hey. Hear me out. Now, in some cases, I feel like if you're a celebrity with a lot of money, sometimes you never know who you get into a relationship with, because sometimes they actually might be after you just for your money. Now, in that case, I would say, okay, a prenup is necessary for like these big name celebrities and stuff. That's when I would say it would. But just for like, regular folk, what I'm saying, everyday life, type folks like us that go to work and, I don't feel like it's necessary. When it's true love, real love, you don't need that. Because nowadays with these celebrities, you don't know if they actually in love or they just doing this shit for clout. That's when I would say a prenup is necessary, because these celebrities get into a relationship real quick. They break up after a year or two. They get back together and they break up again. They have a child together and then they, you know what I mean? But You know, what are your thoughts? I said, you eager to go ahead. You eager to
I'm like, take a time out over here. I say, hell yeah, they get required. Like, I just feel like go ahead and just break the Band-Aid off. Fuck it. That's already a hard decision for a man to bring up to a woman anyway, whether or not you rich or not.
I mean,
that's a hard conversation. Just like I don't think a prenup means that you saying the marriage is gonna fail. You are just stating that if we were to,
yeah,
you keep your stuff, I keep mine.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, women would be all against the prenup when they are coming into something and they feel entitled to this man's whatever he got, house, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But if the shoe was on the other foot and you were rich as the female and he broke, and now you ain't got no prenup and he wants some of your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no, he a man. He's supposed to be able to go get it.
I like how you put that.
We gonna play fair. That's how we gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the lawyer for that one, boy. I'm gonna be sitting there like, oh, he want all the money. Give him the house. You go find a new place to live and pay for this house. Like man, look, it's one of those things where I just feel like a prenup is I feel like you might as well just make it required for every marriage. And I'm not even saying like you make it to where, do it like a contract. For the first 3 years, this prenup for this. Mm-hmm. If you last past that, then we'll have you sign a prenup that's like forever. Mm-hmm. But I say at least like test it and just see. Because first of all, most people don't really want to be married like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of marriages fail pretty fast. Mm-hmm. Some fail after 1 year. Some fail after like 2, 3. So it's like the prenup saves you both. And it's like saying, hey, like especially you make a requirement, you're saying, okay, coming into this, you don't lose nothing if it don't work out. You don't lose nothing if it don't work out. Y'all married, but ain't nobody losing anything. Y'all get to leave exactly how y'all came in.
I can see that.
But if
it's just, I feel like for me, it's just, just growing up, and just seeing your marriages in the family. It's like, because as far as I know, nobody in my family has a prenup that's married. Anybody that's married in my family, they don't have prenups at all. I just grew up. That's just how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? You don't think about a prenup. Prenup is not even a thought.
Oh, I thought about a prenup. I thought about it. Once I got to high school, now somebody brought it to my attention. You ever heard of this thing called a prenup? I was, oh, what's this? They explained it to me. I was like, yep, I'm going to do that. I like that idea. I mean, I'm a faithful person, have faith in God, Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, the Almighty. Thank you, Jesus. I got it. I get all of it. Amen. But at the same time, we all admit, sometimes who you think you married is not who you actually married.
Yeah, you'll see the real person come out.
So you fuck around, be like Brittany Renner, just want a baby, and then you go file a divorce behind my back.
No. See, at first I was mad at her, but then when I started looking more at Miles, I'm like, bruh, you, as young as you are, knowing who she is and what she do.
PJ Washington was a boy.
Did I say Miles? I'm thinking of Miles Bridges.
What?
I'm tripping. No, I don't want to speak no voodoo on you, my brother. Sorry about that. PJ, meant to say PJ.
PJ, look. First of all, she been talking to him since she admitted that she's been talking to him since he was at Kentucky. Yeah. That's already like, she groomed this man.
That's why I was looking at her, I'm like, so you been scoping this nigga out.
And that's like when niggas see, what's her name? What's that girl named? Trump?
Tiana Trump.
What do you expect young niggas to act like when you get told, oh, this girl want to fuck with me? Yeah. The person I seen. Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I don't want to fuck with her. Like that's how. But that's young. Like you gotta think he was like 18. He's 17, 18 years old. He not thinking like.
So I can't really speak unless I'm in that position. But I can have a good thought about it. A good idea. It's like, I don't know. I think a part of me would feel like if I was in his position, I would probably, half of me would feel like this got to be a setup. This has to be a setup.
You probably did, but then you also he probably had some people around him that was like, nigga, you about to fumble the bag.
Hyping him up.
Like, she want to fuck with you. Why would you not try that?
I feel like for them, it goes both ways. She shouldn't have groomed that man, and he shouldn't have taken the bait. But hey, you live and you learn. I just know I don't like how she went about it, and she just it was wrong, bro.
The only thing that I felt was wrong was that right after she gave birth to the baby, she done went down to the courthouse, filed divorce.
That's what pissed me off, bro.
Took the child, and it was like, ooh.
And now she getting all this damn money and child support. That shit, man.
By the time the child's 18, she will have collected, I think, like
that shit is crazy.
I think it was like $18 million.
That is crazy.
Yeah, all by the child. When the child turns 18, it'd be a total like 18 or like 26.
You don't know how long this man's career gonna last. Come on, man.
So
that's hey PJ,
and that's child support money. If she uses it right, I hope she would set that aside for like the child's like college fund or something. That you talking about? You getting $1.8 million in child support from
bro. That is. I hope all that money goes to that child. You better be using it for that. And we have a thought. All that money ain't going to that child. It's not.
Oh, well, apparently she be broke. So I don't be. That's why I'm like, she live with her parents.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, she live with her parents. She back at the crib because she ain't had no crib or nothing. So it's like, I don't know. Something off about it though.
Something is very off
because she be doing these little tours on these podcasts.
Yeah.
So unless she really is putting all that money aside for her child, then it's like you kind of gotta look at her differently. As far as like, okay, the person that was doing all like the fucking around and stuff, I don't have to respect that person because obviously she didn't respect herself.
Yeah.
To feel like I need to put value on myself to look for a husband. Now she says she was looking for real love. I don't know. You can't judge nobody's intentions.
Yeah.
So even though you may say that, I wasn't there. So I can't really say if I was to look into your eyes.
So you was looking for real love at a nigga college game? That's why I found that a problem. That there's no way he was so young.
Here's the thing about that. He had already had a kid with somebody else, so she knew that she wanted to get with him. But I don't think they got together until like 2019. So it's one of those things where it's like
it's very fucked up. It's very fucked
like you said, he's wrong because especially if you talking about getting with her 2019, you already in the league at that point.
Yeah.
I would look at you like, nigga, like what the fuck?
She was wrong for how she set that nigga up. He was wrong for taking the bait.
First of all,
it takes two to tango.
Why you already nothing? You already got one baby.
And I was finna get to that. Either your pull-out game weak or strap it up, bro.
Like, you already got one baby mama, and you not even with her, and you got another child. Now you got another one. It's just like, at this point, dog, what are we doing? Like, I really don't get that.
We got to do better, fellas. We have to do better.
I know we got our topic with the prenup and stuff, but hey, man, it's, baby mama stuff.
PJ, if you're out there listening, I'm praying for you, man.
We kind of already answered this question. Is like having a prenup saying that your marriage is going to fail. I say no. Because, it depends on how you bring it up, honestly.
Yeah.
If you bring it up as like, hey, baby, I'm not saying that we not going to last forever. I feel like we forever.
Yeah.
It's just that this is just something that I feel like.
Something happens, I want to make sure we both get our part.
Like, we both have an equal shit. So, let's discuss. Like, I'm going to tell let me get in the camera.
Yeah.
If me or any of y'all out there get married, I'm keeping my damn house. You're not keeping it because I built it. I pay. That's a lot of money I done put in. No, hell no. That just pissed me off myself. I'll be damned. I would be so hella pissed if the judge told me, yes, Kobe, she gets to, you get what? You said she gets to go home? Yeah, she can go home. Yeah. She get my house?
Hell no.
And then you expect me to still pay the mortgage on that house?
Fuck no.
Oh, you got me so fucked. I'm gonna be so mad. And then I have to move out? That for me, hey, look, I'm not even saying I'm a because I believe I'm so successful, I would willingly tell my ex-wife at that time, hey, while you looking for a house, I'll go half with you just to help you out. So that way you don't have to worry about like nothing.
Yeah. So
that way I could pay like at least half of the mortgage for you. You can stack your bread for a little bit and figure the rest out.
Yeah.
That's up to you. But don't think that you finna call my phone talking about, yeah, I looked at this house, it's $1.5 million. Bitch, my house was, just the bill was $400K. You better look somewhere in that range or something. You better come on down. Like, look at that 250 range. Like, I don't know where you trying to live, but you doing too bougie, and you can come on down. Like, I'm just like, I get it. Like in the court system, they believe that in one household where the kids got this type of lifestyle, in the other household they should have this. But I also say, if it's really about the kids, why the fuck do females really be like trying to get the house and shit? Why do you want my car if it's really about the kids?
Females. That's the answer.
Why, especially like
certain females. You
talking about me? I do music. Why do you want credit? Why you want some of my music? Right.
That's how they operate, man.
To make you money. How does that make sense?
That's just how some of them operate.
If we really was about the kids, then me and you would be working out a payment arrangement to put in their account.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't work out. Okay, cool. You get the house and everything. Okay, yeah, you keep the house. I moved to my little crib. I got my car still. All that stuff cool. But the kids, as long as they know that they are loved and that we both financially are trying to give them whatever they need, whether it's clothes, shoes, extra equipment when they doing outside school, extracurriculars and all that stuff. Like, as long as they know, like, yeah, we're going to try our hardest to give you the chance to do what you love. Why does my house and then how much money I pay you in child support matter if I know that money that I'm about to give you ain't going to them? And that's like the fucked up part in my mind. Like, you have some people, they're very cordial with their ex-husband, ex-wife, and they understand, like, we in it for the kids, so we got to be friends, at least. Some people be some assholes, and they just be like, damn, I wish them kids ain't got to see that.
No, facts.
You talking shit to your child about, yeah, your daddy ain't shit. He just piece of shit anyway. Then he come on, your mama ain't shit, she a hoe.
It's so much hatred, man. Like, the kids don't need to see that. They don't need to be part of that. Because when they see that, that's how they growing up. That's how they gonna see relationships as when they get older, man.
Especially when you talking about us as like dudes coming into, a lot of women nowadays have a lot of broken homes.
Yeah.
And that's where it becomes hard for us to want to be emotionally open for a female, because we gonna spend most of the beginning relationship being the person that you cry on.
Yeah.
And we gotta help you solve all your problems.
Yeah.
Now all your trauma is passed on to us, and it's like, okay, this is what we supposed to do.
Yeah.
Now if we make it past like the little moments, some of y'all do a terrible job because of your broken homes, trying to even figure out what's going on with your dude.
Yeah.
You might ask just one time, hey, you good? Like, I'm just noticing you not acting sick. You know, straight?
That's sad, sure. Man.
And you just, yeah. Okay. And that's it. Like, it ain't really worried about it like that as much. So, it's one of those things for sure that I'm just like, I don't know. That prenup discussion for me is just always like, I'm not saying it's gonna fail. I'm just saying we're setting a strict guideline as far as like, what's mine was mine, what's yours is yours. If you came in with 200 racks and I came in with 100 racks, and the judge tells me you need to give him at least another 50 racks, so that way y'all both at 150, I would feel some type of way. Like, hey man, I mean, I'm working. It's not like I don't make money, but I don't want to take away from her lifestyle, because what do I got against her?
Yeah.
Like, we just didn't work out. Now back to the cheating part, I can see where niggas get a little hurt and they start trying to, do some extra shit. I can see why. But at the same time, you gotta take your hurt and your pain out of the situation. Yeah. Especially if there's a child involved. No child, okay, that's different standards. That's different conversation. But especially on this part, we gonna definitely include like a child. Because 9 times out of 10, there's usually a child involved. But definitely on to like the next thing. Once you are a successful person, does marriage come off the table? Successful meaning $100K plus. That's how much you making.
No, not necessarily. It really just depends. It really just depends, because, I mean, it's so hard when it comes to, celebrities and making money. Like I said, you don't really know who's in a relationship just for the love. I feel like a lot of these relationships and these celebrities, like I said, they do it for clout. Circumstances, they, you know what I'm saying, to, you know,
business.
Really business sometimes, to try to bring each other up, you know what I mean? Both get clout. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say no, not necessarily. It really just depends. You gotta really find that person that's not with you just for the money. You really gotta find that person that's gonna be down for you even if you didn't have money. If you was flipping burgers, you know what I'm saying, at a burger joint. No disrespect to the ones who are flipping burgers at a burger joint, you know, you got to make a living. You know, just speaking in general, it just, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's completely off the table. No, it depends.
I would say for me it is at that point. You talking about me making, especially how I believe, like 500 racks to $1 million a year.
Yeah. I feel like it'll be much.
At that point, you be known too.
Yeah. I was going to say, I feel like it would be better if you had somebody already with you that came up with you.
And that's what a lot of dudes want. We want somebody that's going to grow with us. That's growing. But at the same time, it's like the prenup situation, knowing that they going to feel like they entitled to stuff when they didn't do the same shit. Effort issues. But it's also a lose if you get older and you by yourself. And a lot of men want to have kids, and it's the legacy conversation as far as like you want your legacy to be remembered. A lot of us don't really care. We have a daughter or a son, but I know that child walking this earth is an example of me. Like they are the reason they move a certain way because of a way that I have like given them certain keys to life, and they've chosen to operate those keys in certain ways.
Yeah.
So, you know, it depends on how old I am too. If I'm like 35, 40, maybe I try dating one more time. But 45, 50, I'm kind of just done at this point.
Yeah.
Because at that point, while we walking down the aisle, I think at that point we just death buddies. Like, let's just date and we just be each other's death buddy. When I die, I love you. Like, when you die, I'm gonna miss you. Like that. Let's just do that. You my death buddy, I'm your death buddy. Like, we gonna sign a death note together. Like, that's what it is. Now at that point, that's just me. I feel like at some point, especially like a lot of us as men don't want to get married more than once.
I know I don't.
That's a lot. I know for me, if I get married once, it took a lot for me to get down that one knee the first time.
Exactly.
To do it the second time, I don't think so, bro.
Because you really don't want to fuck up. After that first time that didn't go right, you know what I'm saying, you try to get married again, it's almost like, you know, if this don't work out, it's like, in the back of your mind, it's like, okay, maybe marriage it ain't for me, or maybe it's just, I don't know.
It wasn't put in my story that God done wrote for me.
Yeah.
I was meant to only be married to that one person for a little bit anyway, and then the rest of my life was like single and like maybe adopting kids, or me and that other person had kids, so I'm just supposed to teach them how to get through life.
I can't see myself getting down on one knee more than at least twice. After that second time, it's like, okay, I done gave it 2 chances already. They both didn't work out. Something got to give.
Shit.
At that point, I think I'll be afraid to even try to marry again, honestly. It's going to take some time. It's really going to take some time.
I don't even know about twice. And I know some people maybe like listening and be like, or watching and being like, bro, like.
But see, that's
get down twice and it's just like.
Yeah.
It's like, man, look, I don't know about that.
But see, that's why you shouldn't rush into a relationship. Not a relationship, but a marriage either, though. You know.
That's why I'm
Take your time. Take your time.
Especially because, let's be honest, the first person you married, you felt like was the one.
Yeah.
So the second time you get married, you're not really feeling like this person the one. You're going to say that, like, okay, this person, you felt like the last one was it. So this person's kind of like, I hope you the one. Like that, it's not even.
That's how I would feel. Yeah.
Like, you just hope that
I think.
Like, you know, I think I chose right this time. I played my cards right. I did A, B, C, D.
It got the potential.
But could it fuck up? Yeah. I'm not gonna be surprised if it do. Like, that's the problem where I'm like 2 times. The first time is super genuine and that's like the most innocent you are as a man.
Yeah.
The second time, you doing it because you feel like I don't want to miss out on something that could be.
Yeah.
But you didn't have that same of I don't want to miss out on something that could be when you first proposed. I'm excited for the future.
Yeah.
That was your mindset versus like, the second time your mindset is I'm gonna stick in this present. Like I'm not gonna look future at all. Cause if I look future and the shit don't work out,
it might hurt you.
It might hurt me again.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt you again.
And you just like, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. It's just, well, hey.
After that first time, you definitely got to take time. It's got to be a big gap before the second time you try to get married. Because at that point, if you, after the first marriage, if you rush into a second marriage, no.
So
it's not going to work.
It's one of those things where it's just like, man, I don't know what y'all like. That's why I'm like, marriage for me is super hard. Just because I really gotta feel like as we grow, me and you always gonna be here.
Yeah.
Like, we always gonna see here. Like I can't at one point ever feel like, yeah, we done drifted apart.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the point of like, that's why we said in the last episode, dating before I propose to you, we probably gonna have to be together for at the lowest 3 years, at the max 5.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna know within like the first 3 years for sure. Cause the first year we gonna date, we gonna go through some struggles in that instance. Because we gonna go through relationship problems. That's an every year thing.
Yeah.
Just because you got married don't mean them shits go away.
Ain't nothing perfect. I feel like at that point it might even get a little bit harder.
Like, especially once you make it like official, it's like all of a sudden it's like the gods are, oh, new love? Let's fuck this up.
Like somebody done flip the switch. That's when God gonna really test you in that marriage.
And it's just like the second year you date, that's when y'all usually get into more like, okay, let's go on some trips.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start like planning to try to move in together.
Mm-hmm.
Now like going in third year, you living together. So it's like, okay, let's see how different we are. I'm a neat freak. Oh, you a dirty motherfucker. God damn. Like I've been in your room. Your room got clothes on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And now that's a whole nother thing. Like, you like your dishes to be washed. I put mine in the dishwasher. Yeah. Now, you got to deal with each other for a while. And then, like, that fourth year is probably like, okay, we hitting our stride.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now we understand, like, it's easy. Bang, I already know what you wanted. Toss you to drink while you on the game.
By that time, you already know. Y'all have built that relationship and that bond to, y'all know each other's, what your likes and dislikes. And,
And at that point, you pretty much kind of already know how you want to be married, whether or not it's traditional or we're fit. Like, I'm not even going to say 50-50 because no marriage is really like, I wouldn't even say 50-50. I heard somebody say marriage is 100%, 100%.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It can't be 50-50. You got to both give your all. It can't be half.
Well, I understand when people are like, it's 50-50 because they talking about like, we both got to reach that halfway mark. Like, we both got to give up to get in. Like, we give up something to get in. So I get what you're saying, but I also get the point of like, it's 100%, 100%.
Yeah. It could work both ways.
Either you all in or you all out.
Yeah.
Can't be like, well, I'm kind of in, I see the potential, but just in case I got this backup. And it's just, like, especially once you lock in on somebody, I feel like it's very easier. It's easier once you lock in on them that, like, okay, stuff becomes, I see a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. That's literally what it is at that moment. Where it's just like it's, when you balance and talking to two people and then you finally just zoom in on one person, now you start to notice, okay, that's that little tendency that you do. I don't like that. Like that. I didn't recognize that before, but now I see it.
Yeah.
And it's some stuff where like, you fix certain things. But as far as being successful, is marriage on the table? Yeah, for me it is. I just don't see how that works. Unless you marry somebody who's also successful. But
it's fucked up to hear, but that's the case.
Nowadays,
Nowadays, that's the majority of the time that's the case.
That's like with an alpha man and an alpha female. They both work if one of them is willing to take a back seat, but they both alphas for a reason.
Yeah.
And you have some alphas and alphas. Now, do I believe alphas and alphas can go together? Yes. Now, is it difficult? Yeah. Because the only way they can coexist is if one alpha understands, okay, in this particular area, I am not an alpha. I'm not well knowledge in this. You are, so I'm gonna let you lead. Yeah. And then they just understand when to let the other person lead.
Got to learn to coexist.
And I mean, betas and betas can be together because both of them understand when to let one beta lead than the other. So, I feel like as much as we care about that crap and alpha male, beta male, I mean, I feel like every man has the alpha in them. Whether or not it's aggressive, I feel like, of course, that's different. My alpha is not a speaking tone. It's you gonna see it by my action. Yeah. And then I'm gonna speak when I need to speak. It's understanding when to speak, in the timing, and how to speak it. And I understand people, so I understand certain people how like you speak to this person this tone, this person takes this in by doing this tone, and understanding that to me is an alpha because you understand how to operate with people of different cultures. As far as I don't think that makes you less of an alpha if you know how to do it, but you do it more in like a babysitting type of form.
You just got a different way of showing it. There's nothing wrong with that.
So,
alpha ain't always gotta be demanding. You can be a silent alpha. So, you know what I
mean? It's just something like that. Well, it's time for us to get to like our advice column. Get to the panel and everything. So we have some people ask us some questions. We're going to get to it. We're going to hit this whole quick because shit, fuck this. One person wrote in saying, I work with this girl at my job. Me and her grab lunch together every day, but she always likes to say how cool we are as friends. Is it too late to get out the friend zone, or can I still get with her? For one, I'm going to need how long?
I was just about to say that. I'm going to need how long?
I'm going to need a timetable. Because if we talking like, if we talking some years, you
give it up, brother.
Friend zone.
Give it up.
Friend zone.
Give it up. It's not even worth trying no more.
Friend zone. Auto parts. That's what you at, buddy.
Move on, man.
I don't know where you going.
Don't try to hold on to it.
At that point, you might want to look around.
Yeah.
I would even say at 6 months, that's a little like, yeah, you stuck.
Move on.
Anything like 4 months, buddy, you probably want to make a move on that fast. So let her know. Let her know that you like her.
Yeah.
That's another thing I need to know. Does she even know like you got feelings? Because she know, then she telling you like it's not happening.
If she don't know, then that's different. But if she definitely knows, give it up, brother. She's already
depends on what you're doing too. How you moving?
She's already established.
Are you moving like somebody who want a relationship, or you moving somebody who look like you're trying to have fun?
Yeah.
So
don't cause yourself more pain. All right, let it go.
So that's kind of like my advice to you is just like, we need you to write back.
Somebody's gonna appreciate you and want you back.
We're gonna need you to write back because I'm gonna need more information. Because it does depend on the timetable. If it's first of all, if it's been a month, you moving kind of fast, my dog. Be honest with you, trying to move kind of fast. You a dog humping a leg at this point.
If it's very fresh.
So
we gotta know a timetable. Get back to us on that.
Yeah, so get back to us on that. I know another person wrote us in talking about alerts on ESPN hockey. Why do us as men not trust women as much when we're successful than when we're struggling? I would say because of the fact that when we're struggling, they're not interested in the money part. They actually like me as a person a lot more. I feel like that's weighed a lot more.
Yeah.
Versus when I'm successful. Yeah. Like we just said a few minutes ago, the money part comes into play. Do you fuck with me because of this, or do you fuck with me because of the money, or do you fuck with me because of the amount of access I can provide you? Yeah. The people I can get you in contact with, like, oh shit, he hang around the NBA players. Like, oh, now all of a sudden you get to meet you an NBA nigga. Yeah. And that's all you wanted. Like, where you try to be an actor, now I give you access to like star directors in the Hollywood scene. So, that I would say that's pretty much that. I feel like that's plain and simple.
Yeah, I would agree with that. to piggyback off that, it's damn brain fart.
I feel like that's straightforward. The reason is because she care about me as a man. She like me for me.
She like you for you. Once you get money, you'll definitely start noticing if she act different.
You'll notice females that you tried to holler at all of a sudden come back around. Like that's what you definitely notice that. Like,
that shit always, you'll definitely notice that.
So it's just like, I feel like that's self-explanatory, my guy.
It could be the way she, I don't know, it could be from the way she talk to you to the way she carries herself around you. She acts different around you when you're around other people of success. You know, you'll definitely notice it.
So, just keep an eye on certain things. Like, let's do this. You go shopping. Let's say you save yourself enough money to go shopping. Update your wardrobe for a little bit. You will fuck around and you go buy you like some Gucci. Let's just say you buy some Gucci or some Louis shit. And she noticed it. Mm-hmm. And this is a female that you try to holler at, but she don't pay you no mind. Now all of a sudden, while you in the mall in Gucci, she want to talk to you and, oh, can I try this on? Would you buy this for me if I was your girl?
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
You know.
She ain't messing with no broke, you know what I mean?
You know
what I'm saying?
Just don't be dumb and be like, oh, yeah, I'll buy that for you. Cool. Yeah, at that.
Yeah, don't be one of them niggas.
But just notice, like, oh, shit. So she cared when I walk in Gucci, but when I was watching
H&M,
she was like, oh, hey, this nigga broke.
I ain't fucking with this nigga.
Last question of the day, and then we out. So somebody said in their past relationships, so my past relationship has caused me to move differently than I did in the past and change my list or my criteria. What in y'all past relationships that has happened to y'all and caused y'all to change your approach? I've been in 5 relationships. My first relationship was I was with a totally different crowd of friends that I thought my homies, and they told me, bro, you should date this girl. And I didn't really like her, and I just said sure, and I asked her to be my girl. Broke up with her probably like 2 weeks later because I didn't really like her. And that was like middle school. We were like 6th grade. So it was kind of like, that was my first experience in understanding, like, bro, if you like somebody, don't just ask somebody.
You just kicked her ass to the curb, Kobe.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a white girl, too. So it was like,
God damn.
Sorry, Becky. But that's not a name, but
you gotta be ashamed of yourself.
But I was young and like easily like I thought these dudes had like the best interests at heart out for me. So then once I got junior high, I changed my whole group of friends. Like, fuck them. Like, then I met this one girl, was with her from all the way for 2 years, all the way to my freshman year of high school, and we broke up on good terms. There was nothing bad about that.
Yeah.
The relationship was perfect how I liked it. We communicated. We cared about each other, bought each other gifts every time we met each other. And it was the smallest shit. If we wrote each other a card, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But it was thought. So we didn't care about monetization. My high school relationship, that was 3 years, but it was a lot of like, she liked to be spoiled, and then there was a lot of that bullshit, and I ain't like that. Because that felt like a lot of my money was going down the drain. None of my shit was coming back. So that was like the total. For me, I always compare those 2 relationships because those were like, literally, you have one girl who understands, like, he's buying me stuff. The least I can do is show him that I also care. Versus you have another girl who's like, I only want to receive. I don't want to give.
Yeah.
So
that definitely ain't good.
So it just makes you, think about it. And then like my other 2 relationships were like a couple months where one girl was like, she was like super gossipy. I didn't like that. She always wanted to talk to me about gossip stuff, and then she loved causing problems. I think she told me one thing that she was like, I was raped at church, and then she told me it was a lie.
Oh.
She told me it was a lie, and it was a prank. And I was like, that is not a prank.
You do not talk about shit like that.
And I remember we broke up. Like right after that, I was so pissed. It was funny that she did that at night, and I was asleep. So when I seen the text, I was like, wait, whoa.
You don't play like that. Hell no.
So that was kind of fucked up. And then my last one was just like, we just didn't have the same, like, she wanted me to be on the phone all day, all night. I'm not the type of guy.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm like, bro, I get it, like, we text in the morning, maybe I give you a phone call, but I feel like that's a little too much because I'm not a morning person. And then I'd say, have a great day. You have a great day. I'll text you around like 5 or 6 and check on you, see how your day went. Then we can talk on the phone at night because now I'm at home.
Yeah.
I have the time to like squeeze out like this hour or two before I go to bed. And we could talk for a little bit. I feel like that's reasonable. And then on the weekend, we could try and go out somewhere and figure it out then. But I mean, hey, a lot of females just like, oh, you don't do nothing for fun. I mean, hey, you go spend your money then. Shit. You want to do all that extra shit, but as far as all my past relationships have caused me to basically just to understand what I am willing to deal with and what I'm not willing to deal with. So I'm not willing to deal with somebody who's always needy and never wants to like work for themselves. That's why I said my requirement in a partner is independent and has a self-motivation. I can motivate you, but I shouldn't always have to do that every day.
Yeah.
Like there's some days when I feel like he said, well, like you work it out and you be like, well, shit, I need some motivation.
Yeah.
Like you need a partner, somebody who's gonna give you the real.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, other than that, I mean, I realized that my spectrum as far as females is like the Black Hispanic realm, but that's my preferred. Yeah. More Black than anything, but I mean, yeah, obviously the physical features would change. That criteria, all that stuff was adapted. Personality wise, don't like somebody who loud. Jesus, please don't, y'all. And loud can mean anything. Either you yelling while we talking, I'm talking in a regular tone, or like when you out with your friends.
Out with your friends, they just ooh.
Oh my God.
Especially like at a restaurant or something, y'all trying to eat, just all loud and laughing.
Like, yes, I understand. Like, yeah, I'm cool with myself, but I also understand, bro. There's a place and time.
There's a place and time for all that.
So like, you know that, and I don't. Loud also in the fact of like you telling our business to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
That's a definite no.
Like, keep it where it is. Why are we telling everybody? So, you know, there's a bunch of other stuff that I have. Well, we can get into this. I like that question, but we can get more into like my criteria, like what's changed in like a pod episode. But I can't really like. I just tell you like those little things kind of changed. I just realized what I was willing to deal with, what I didn't want to deal with. Then I understood like. I know I want this type of female, but what do I need in my life as a man? Like, understanding that was like a whole different spectrum of a door that I opened. So, I would say that was like something that I changed from learning from my past relationships and stuff like that.
For me, I don't know if I haven't really changed anything. Just being more open minded about it. I've been in 5 relationships too as well. The first relationship I've been in, I got cheated on. Second relationship, she left me for another dude that was her previous ex. So that really hurt me. And going back to the first ex, she actually told me I was too nice. Now, ladies, I don't know what it is about some of y'all saying a guy is too nice. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I can get to the point where y'all, like some of y'all say, I don't want to do who's too friendly. I kind of get what y'all saying. Y'all don't want to do that's like, gonna be all up on the like every female.
Yeah, I'm not that type, but I ain't saying that.
I'm not saying that, but like I don't like being an asshole. I'm sorry.
She was telling me I was too nice as even like just a guy. Like I tried to do too much for her, and you know what I mean, and stuff like that. I'm like this is how I raised. I was raised around my grandma, my aunt, and my mom. I got a lot of respect for women. I'm not gonna treat you like an asshole or a dickhead. You know what I mean? And that's what the problem is with some of y'all females now. Y'all want a hood dude, or you want a nigga that just gonna, you know what I mean?
Put me in my place.
Put me in my place, but you look past the dude that you need, that good dude that God set for you. You look way past that. So I'm not gonna lie, that first relationship kind of fucked me up. I mean, it's a first relationship for a reason, you know what I mean? But, you know, when she cheated on me and then the next ex left me for her past ex, it kind of made me think, well, am I too nice? You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, I kind of started changing up my perspective when I got into a relationship. Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't be always like telling her she's beautiful and stuff like that. But then I realized I'm like, no, I'm not gonna change that because I might be blocking my blessing for the next female that's set for me. If I don't do that for her, I'm end up losing her. You feel me?
I do want y'all to know that is a hard conversation that we have every time. 'Cause I be feeling like that even when like just people in general. When I'm like, bro, I'm being nice as fuck.
Yeah.
And y'all taking advantage of my nice.
Exactly.
I'm about to be an asshole. But then every time I say that, I always have to be to myself like, but God didn't make me to be that though.
Exactly. That goes for friends too. You know what I'm saying?
So I can't switch who I am because that's me. Like I like that about me.
Exactly.
So but it'd be hard. Boy, it'd be so hard to come back and be like, yeah, I'm just going.
Like I'm a friendly dude. Like, you know, and it's not friendly as in I'm a flirty type dude with the females. I'm nice. You know what I mean? I'm nice. That's my persona. Excuse me. That's how I was raised. You know what I mean? See, love thy neighbor. You know what I mean? You ain't supposed to just treat people badly and treat them with bad intentions. You know what I mean? You gotta. I don't know. Just me personally. I just know that's what's in me. I'm not gonna dog you. You know what I mean? I don't want a female that's gonna be like, I want you to. If a girl come up to you, I want you to like blow her off type shit. Like, you know, I'm not that type of dude. You know what I mean? So like I said, you know, I've had 5 relationships. My 4th relationship, I think I skipped my 3rd. The 3rd one, that one lasted about 2 months. It was just, I don't know, it fell off. The 4th relationship was bad communication. She did not know how to communicate. I'm talking like, we'll be talking, we'll be texting, and she won't respond for like a couple hours, and she'll get on Snapchat talking about someone hit me up. I'm bored. Like, huh? So you can't respond to me, but you can go to Snapchat? And I was like, no, that's a huge problem.
I do also want y'all to know that these relationships were young. So
obviously we
high school.
All these relationships were high school. I'm 23 right now. These were all in high school.
So obviously we all like, okay, yeah, we gonna react a certain way because I think for me and you, we was looking for like the one.
Mm-hmm.
Now JC was he'd be like, don't do that shit. Don't be no simp. I know JC would say that's dumbass shit.
Yeah.
I say be yourself. If you looking for somebody for real, yes, that going that route is saying that you're gonna go through a lot of bullshit and heartache.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you knew that when you said I'm doing this, like I'm going this route. So it is what it is. It's like you take your wins, you take your losses. How it is.
Don't change yourself.
But obviously, as dudes like us, we thinking like, okay, I'm doing everything right. Why do you feel the need to say like in a way to go on Snapchat to say you're not interested in me no more? Let's just break up at this point.
Yeah,
like that's just dumb.
Be true to yourself. Don't change yourself.
Then the 5th one, last one.
The 5th one. And what happened with the 5th one? The 5th one, I think, just kind of just grew apart. Really, we left on good terms. Just grew apart. We just both realized we weren't meant for each other. We were just better off as friends. That's pretty much it. Nothing wrong with that one. We left on good terms. And I know me personally, I don't try to leave no relationship with any beef. I try to be cool with all my exes. And I know some females gonna be like, nah, I don't like when my nigga do that. And it's not saying, you know, I'm still in contact with those.
I'm fucking them down.
That's not, you know what I mean? It's not saying I'm talking to them every day. It's just I don't like leaving nothing on bad terms. You know what I mean?
I'm saying because I don't want to deal with none of that voodoo coming back my way.
That's not how you want to end things, you know. And if that's your perception, that's how you want to do things, I advise you to
at least make sure you communicate that to me as a dude. Like, like, hey, I'm cool with you being cool with your exes, but I don't want you having daily contact. Like,
yeah, I can agree with that. That's not a problem. I'm just saying in general, I don't like leaving no bad intentions left on the table. You know what I mean? I want to address all that went wrong and let's be cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's squash the beef. Whatever we had going on, it's nothing wrong with that. It is nothing wrong with that.
And then, I mean, hey. Well, I don't know if you're done with your question.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it off. Like I said, as far as like, you know, anything changing for me, nothing really changed. It's just like I said, just being open-minded to certain stuff. Like I said, I thought about changing my actions, being too nice, but I learned like that's not the way to go. Be true to yourself. There's somebody out there for you. Don't change who you are, and that's pretty much it, man.
Well, we'll definitely bring that back because I know JC's not here. We love to hear what he got to say.
We definitely got to hear what JC got to say.
Definitely be like, bro, fuck all these hoes. they out here. They play the game. We play the game too. Like I'm on offense. They on defense. Like okay, sure, let's do that. But then we gonna end off the pod. You know, y'all know how we doing things. We leave with y'all like with like a advice, a good weekly advice for y'all. So I say my advice this time is step back and just breathe, reset. Cause I know a lot of people be trying to like really evaluate shit in like a 5-second time frame.
Yeah.
Slow down. Like I know like for me talking to females is like, okay, yeah, some females move a little faster, some take it really slow. But understand like, okay, I'm talking to this female, talking to this one. Respect both of them. Step back and breathe yourself and be like, okay, while I'm talking to these females, do I really want to fuck with one of them? Because one of them not giving me what I need as far as I know I know they're going to give me what I want, but they not giving me what I need, and that's better for me as a man in the long run.
Yeah.
So you just like slow down, breathe, and then also apply that to your life. Slow down and breathe. Step back. Sometimes you got to step back from your situation before you just keep, like, allow yourself to have fun.
Yeah.
Now stress about your bills or whatever you got going on, money issues.
Most definitely.
Apply that to life. If you in school, step back. Like I really feel like you can apply that to everything. If you just step back and allow your situation, like just you're not really hitting pause. It's more like you just. It's like a team. It's like any team that goes into halftime. You just changing up the game plan. You adjusting.
Yeah.
Life is all about making adjustments.
Yep, 100.
But you ain't got to make them moving 1,000 miles per hour. You can slow down sometimes and move at 50. And then once you get yourself back under control, now you can get back up to 1,000.
It takes time.
So that's my advice. Just step back, breathe, look at your situation, and then you can get back to moving.
My advice would be to, no matter how hard life may get, try to find the blessings in the little things and be grateful for who/what you have, because you never know when it can all be wiped away from you. You know what I mean? I used to perceive life as kind of, fucked up a little bit. And I used to always, be selfish minded. And, there was one point in time where I was actually suicidal. I'm not going to cap. Because I just felt like things were going so wrong. And I'm just thinking selfishly at that point. I'm like, nobody give a fuck about me. Nobody loves me type shit. I had to realize, if I do this, I'm going to leave so many people hurt that actually do care, just because just in that moment I was so pissed off thinking nobody gave a fuck. And,
And I do want to say something about that, because I know I dealt with my depression and suicide. I've told my closest homeboy, who I know how he felt about it, as far as like, I know some people out there feel like suicide is super selfish. It is from your point of view. For the person going through it, this is the only way they feel like they can escape.
Yeah.
Not saying they didn't try it, because they tried other routes.
Yeah.
It's that it has gotten to the point where they just like, dog, the people around me are supposed to be my loved ones, and I feel shitty being around them, where I could only be around myself, and myself I don't trust.
Yeah.
And it's like, so that's why I want people to understand, like, if you not the person going through it, the person going through it feel like that's the only way they got.
Yeah.
But
try to be there for that person. Sometimes
what they allow for you to be there.
When they allow you to be there. I know sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it ends up being too late. But if you can try to be there for that person and help them and guide them, try to be there for them whenever they allow you to. And like I said, just try to be grateful, because in this day and age, with all this shit happening in the world, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of loved ones dying, a lot of people getting killed, and it's sad to see. So you really got to be grateful for who and what you have. You know what I mean? No matter how hard life may get, you know what I'm saying, it's always worse. It can always be worse, and it's always worse for somebody else. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people going through 10 times worse shit, but they make the most of it. You know what I mean? Try to be happy, live life, and be grateful. You know what I mean? Just be grateful, live life, and because you never know when it can be all gone just like that. You know what I mean? You could be here today, going tomorrow, and live right. And that's all I got, man.
Alrighty. Just to let y'all know, some of y'all on YouTube who be listening to most of our all the videos that we dropping, cause it's for this episode 4. Yes, sir. Episode 4. So
yeah, buddy.
Y'all watching on YouTube, y'all go the first 4, maybe 5 episodes. Y'all gonna be hearing the intro of my unreleased. So y'all gonna be listening to that shit for a minute. So it's called I'm Spinning, and then the outro is gonna be my Sweet Tea single, and then I think at some point it depends on when we drop this episode 4. Y'all be listening to Spring Break featuring me and JC. So definitely be listening out for your boy Chris, you know. But definitely listen out for J Mamba real quick on
J Mamba, man.
On the I'm Spinning record. He the doctor, so help me through my therapeutic situation.
I do what I can, you know what I mean?
You know, man.
On my Morgan Freeman type shit.
So but yeah, man, y'all know we trying to get like a female in here. I know we got some guests lined up for next month and all that stuff, and then months after that. Hey man, we trying to do it. We doing it. But, you know, everybody just be patient. We coming. But yeah, we out of here. Bow.
Peace.
Everybody wanna be the light. Everybody wanna turn up tonight. Everybody wants to remember this night, so we can say that tonight we're alive. Spring break now, that's for me. Flying to the East Coast is what I need. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, chilling on the beach. No need for me to sting when I make it rain for 3. Call me LaMelo. Bridges run for miles in the East.